What's up, you guys? Southwest Airlines 11 here. Sorry I haven't uploaded an airport update in a long time. So here it is. We got a fictional update of Tampa International Airport. We got one subscriber route, one new route, and several new models. And finally, just today, I'm moving into a new house like a month ago, and started building this airport today, and I want to finally do an update about it. And the mats and stuff needs some work to do, but it still looks good. So, but I have no cargo airlines, and I need to try to order that soon. And I got a Spirit in the United 777 that's coming to my house too. That the United 777 that's coming as well. Tampa International Airport will have a United 777 come here on March 29th through April 24th. But with the European flights, they stopped that because of the coronavirus, and also the Icelandair over there, they just ended their flights a while ago too, because of the 737 MAX groundings. And Copa over there too, they started suspending their flights to Panama City. And WestJet over there, they're suspending flights as well from Toronto and St. John's to Tampa, and they're stopping every flights too. And so let's get started with the update. We have a Southwest 737-700 just landed in from Providence, Rhode Island. Let's go in the runway. Sorry about that. We have a WestJet 737 MAX 8. We'll be heading out to Toronto. I know it's grounded, but this is the only WestJet I have. So this will be operated by an 800. So because of the grounding of that. Here we have the American Airbus A321 in the U.S. Airways Heritage delivery, which will be heading out to Charlotte. Right here, we have a Southwest 737-700 in the 500 737 delivery. This one's a subscriber route, which will be heading out to Northern Virginia International or Southwest 252's airport. Right here, we have a Alaska 737-900 which will be heading out to Seattle Tacoma. Right here, we have a Frontier A320neo, Mia the Dolphin delivery, which will be heading out to Philadelphia. Right here, we have a Southwest 737-700 in the Colorado 1, which will be heading out to Austin, Texas. Let's go to this terminal right here. We have a Southwest 737-700 in the Triple Crown livery, which will be heading out to Washington Reagan. Right here we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8, which has got gates unattached, and this is operated by an 800, which will be heading out to Dallas Love Field. Right here we have a Southwest 737 MAX 8 operated by an 800, which will be heading out to Baltimore. Southwest 737-800 in the Heart 1 livery, which is getting ready to head out to St. Louis. Right here we have a Southwest 737-700 in the Tennessee 1, which is getting ready to head out to Nashville. Empty Southwest gate. Southwest 737-700 in the Canyon Blue livery, the 2006 release delivery. No, no, 2006 release model. Sorry about that. Which will be heading out to Havana, Cuba. Southwest 737-700 in a 2014 release, which will be heading out to Houston Hobby. Right here, I expanded the terminal a little bit. We got a Frontier A320neo, which will be heading out to Newark. That's a new route that started at probably March 10th, or is it February? I'm not sure. Here we have a Frontier A320 in the Griswold Bear livery, which will be heading out to Denver. Let's go over to the Deltas. We're gonna start with we have a Delta 767-300, which will be heading out to Amsterdam. The 767, here we have a Delta 767-300ER, which will be heading out to Amsterdam. That's a seasonal route, which we will be resuming by April 12th. But here we have a Delta 737-900ER, which will be heading out to Detroit. Delta 757-200, which will be heading out to Atlanta. Delta 737-900ER split scimitar winglets, which will be heading out to Los Angeles. Delta MD-90, which will be heading out to Atlanta as well. Here we have a Delta A321, which will be heading out to New York, LaGuardia. Right here we have a American A319, which will be heading out to Philadelphia. Actually, not Philadelphia, Washington Reagan. Right here we have a American 737-800 in the Chrome Air retro livery, which will be heading out to Phoenix. Right here we have a American 737-800 in the One World livery, which will be heading out to Miami. Right here we have a American A321 in the Stand to Cancer livery, which will be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Right here we have a JetBlue A320 with the sharkless and the blueberry's tail. Actually, yeah, that's with sharklets. That just came in from New York John F. Kennedy. Actually, not John F. Kennedy. This one came in from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Right here we have a JetBlue Airbus A320 in the high-rise sail, which will be heading out to Boston. Right here we have a JetBlue A321neo. Let's slide this up just a little bit. Right there. That's a little bit mismatched. And that will be heading out to New York John F. Kennedy. Right here we have a United 737-800 in the without the split scimitar winglets, which will be heading out to Washington Dulles. United 737-900ER in the Eco Skies livery, which will be heading out to San Francisco. United 737-800 with the split scimitar winglets will be heading out to Newark. Slide over here. We have a United A320 in the Stars and Bars livery, which will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. But sorry about that. Right here we have a United 737-800 in the new livery, which will be heading out to Houston Intercontinental. Right here we have a Copa Airlines, 737-800, which will be heading out to Panama City, Panama. Right here, we have a Iceland Air 757-200 in the Aurora Borealis livery, Hecla Aurora, whatever you call it, which will be heading out to Reykjavik, Iceland. This This route does not exist for right now because of the 737 MAX groundings, and they dropped the Tampa to Reykjavik route. So sadly, these are gone now. So it's sad. Here we have a British Airways 777-200 ER, which will be heading out to London Gatwick. Lufthansa A340-300 just came in from Frankfurt earlier. Right here we have Eldewiss A330-300, which will be heading out to Zurich. I already got that one. Alright, that is it for the airport update. The fictional airport update at Tampa International Airport. Stay tuned for more updates and in-flight videos. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you. Alright, see you later.